Elon Musk Twitter reaction. The reaction to the news of Elon Musk potentially buying Twitter was electrifying. Elon Musk made a surprising and bizarre offer to buy Twitter, the struggling social media company, with a surreal offer price referring to marijuana. Then later, he withdrew his offer using a head-scratching rationale. In this video, let's explore the reasons why the serial entrepreneur wanted to buy Twitter. Then, we'll try to figure out why he changed his mind. Early developments. In early April 2022, Elon Musk revealed that he had paid $2.64 billion for 9.2% of Twitter's stock, making him its biggest shareholder. After the news was released, Twitter's stock soared by as much as 27%. Musk then made a non-binding, unsolicited bid to buy the company on April 14 for $43 billion, or $54.20 per share, and take it private. $54.20 per share is thought to be a reference to the number 420, which refers to marijuana use in cannabis culture. Musk's offer of $44 billion was approved by Twitter's board on April 25. Twitter stock increased by 5%. The agreement also stated that Musk would have to pay Twitter a $1 billion breakup fee if he decided not to proceed with the acquisition. According to equity analyst Angelo Zeno, Twitter's decision may have resulted from the company's realization that other bidders would be unlikely to emerge due to the declining asset prices of social media companies. The day after the deal was disclosed, Tesla shares dropped 12%. Musk suffered a $21 billion paper loss. After Twitter agreed to be acquired, Musk sold $8.5 billion worth of Tesla stock in just 3 days. Why did Musk want to acquire Twitter? So why did Elon Musk want to acquire Twitter when nearly all social media stocks were in decline? There's no definitive answer, but let's take a crack at the potential reasons. Number 1. Free speech advocate. Musk started tweeting messages that were critical of Twitter on March 24, 2022, asking his followers if they believed that Twitter upheld the idea that free expression is important to a functional democracy. He declared in a TED Talk that he wanted Twitter to be a platform for free speech around the world, calling it a societal imperative for a functioning democracy, and insisted that he had not made the offer to get richer. Conservative and Republican politicians and commentators in the U.S. who felt that Twitter discriminated against right-wing speech were enthusiastic with Musk's bid. Republican members of Congress like Jim Jordan, Marsha Blackburn, and Ted Cruz applauded the agreement and dubbed it a return to free expression. The Center for American Political Studies at Harvard University and the Harris Poll found that 57% of American voters supported Musk's acquisition of Twitter. Number 2. Bigger megaphone. We can all agree that Elon Musk loves publicity. He's one of the most famous people in the world. Instead, shying away from the limelight, he seems to love it. He doesn't deny that he's the inspiration for Tony Stark in Marvel's Iron Man movies. He loves dating and marrying beautiful and famous women, including Amber Heard. He also loves controversy, attention-generating tweets and smoking weed with Joe Rogan on a live podcast. The New York Times' Greg Bensinger claimed that Musk's acquisition was about controlling a megaphone rather than free speech. National Review's Kevin D. Williamson compared Musk's purchase of Twitter to Donald Trump's 2016 presidential campaign, calling it a publicity stunt. Number 3. Shift focus away from negative publicity. By the end of 2020, Tesla was facing bad press due to its difficulties in China. The Chinese government is notorious for allowing foreign companies into the country, then stealing critical technology, and finally kicking the foreigners out of the country. Tesla had a great run in China from 2019 to early 2021, but then ran into severe difficulties as the government went back to its well-known playbook. Suffice it to say, Musk had a lot of egg on his face. Fast forward to early 2022, and this story is on the back burner due to Musk's Twitter news. Was this a lucky coincidence? Number 4. Diversify his personal financial risk in Tesla. Recall on April 4, Musk revealed that he had paid $2.6 billion for 9.2% of Twitter's stock. He then sold $8.5 billion worth of Tesla stock to fund his Twitter acquisition. Overall, he was able to shift $11 billion worth of his Tesla shares without completely tanking the remainder of his Tesla stake. $11 billion represented roughly 5 to 10% of his entire Tesla holdings. Although the Tesla's stock dropped 12% after the deal announcement, it probably would have declined much more without any reason. Many stock market observers believe Tesla stock is highly overvalued. Tesla's market capitalization is roughly $900 billion. Market capitalization, or market cap for short, is a public company's total equity value. It is calculated by multiplying a company's stock price by its total shares outstanding. Incredibly, Tesla's market cap is larger than the market cap of the next 14 car companies combined. Number 2 Toyota has a market cap around $200 billion. Conversely, in 2021, Tesla's market share of new car sales represents less than half of 1% of the global total. Even if Tesla's stock dropped 90%, it would be a richly valued stock. By the way, even after Musk rescinded his Twitter offer, he didn't buy back $8.5 billion of Tesla stock. Also, by taking Twitter private, Musk could also freeze the valuation of his Twitter stake because it would not be traded publicly. A nice thing to have if the stock market goes into a bear market. Withdrawal by Musk. Following news that 5% of Twitter's daily active users were spam accounts on May 13, Musk said the agreement had been placed on hold, which led Twitter shares to decline by more than 10%. Twitter CEO said he anticipated the deal to finish, and Musk stressed that he was still committed to the acquisition. Musk reaffirmed on May 17 that the acquisition could not go forward until Twitter could establish the veracity of the spambot reports, after which he urged the SEC to look into Twitter's daily user figures. The same day, Twitter declared it will enforce the merger agreement regardless of Musk's activities. Musk threatened to cancel the merger agreement in an email to Twitter on June 6 when the firm refused to provide the information he had requested on its user base. Twitter reacted by saying that they will keep working with Musk to make sure the deal was completed as per their agreement. On a July 7 conference call, Twitter stated that more than 1 million spam accounts were deleted daily and emphasized that it was impossible to verify the precise number of these accounts externally, because doing so would require access to private user data. Withdrawal announcement. Following numerous media reports and conjecture from commentators, Musk announced he was unilaterally terminating the proposed acquisition on July 8. He claimed in a regulatory filing that Twitter had violated several terms of the agreement by refusing to provide him with information about spambot accounts and firing high-ranking employees, among other things. Twitter responded it will file a lawsuit in the Delaware Court of Chancery against Musk. In the hours following Musk's statement, shares of Tesla increased by 2%. Why did Musk cancel the transaction? Musk claimed that he didn't want to buy Twitter anymore because he could not verify the number of real active users. But is that truly the only reason? University of California, Los Angeles law professor James Park regarded Musk's spambot reason to be weak. Musk's justifications for pulling out were mocked by T.C. Sodick of The Verge, who bemoaned that Musk had signed a check his myth couldn't cash. Musk's withdrawal, according to CNBC's Jonathan Vanian, was the result of months of buyer's remorse. The Wall Street Journal's Holman W. Jenkins, Jr. stated that the one mystery is why Mr. Musk let himself down this primrose path in the first place, whether it was due to word-of-mouth momentum, excessive enjoyment of the spotlight, or for some mysterious reason that makes an onlooker throw up his hands. However, spambots do point a bigger problem for Twitter. Currently, in the social media space, TikTok and Google are still thriving, whereas Facebook, Snapchat, and Twitter are facing big problems. Big picture, Twitter seems to be a melting iceberg. The only questions are how slow is the company's decline, and where the bottom is. Musk initially thought his business brilliance could turn around the struggling social media company by luring back Donald Trump. Musk has discussed reducing executive and board compensation. He hinted at selling Twitter's San Francisco headquarters. Along with decreasing expenses, Musk also advocated for encouraging influencers to be inventive and offering subscription services to Twitter to boost sales. Unfortunately for Elon, his brilliant plan to bring conservatives back to Twitter wasn't enthusiastically embraced by former President Trump. Even if he were to be unbanned, Trump said he would not return to the site since he preferred his own social media platform, Truth Social. Trump would potentially lose billions of paper money if he abandoned Truth Social for Twitter. Litigation. On July 12, Twitter formally filed a lawsuit against Musk. Musk tweeted, "Oh, the irony lol," in response to the case being filed. Legal experts generally concurred that Musk would find it challenging to cancel the acquisition. Professor Jennifer Grigiel of Syracuse University hypothesized that Musk would change his mind and go back to the agreement. Both Julian Klemashko, a specialist in mergers and acquisitions, and Ann Lipton, the Associate Dean for Faculty Research at Tulane University Law School, expressed skepticism about Musk's ability to prevail in court. According to Alex Sherman of CNBC, the agreed-upon $1 billion reverse breakup fee was linked to external factors. Therefore, this payment could not exempt Musk from further compensation or penalties. This brings us to the end of this video. Do you agree with our reasons why Elon wanted to buy Twitter? What do you think about our reasons why he later changed his mind? Who do you think will eventually prevail? Please comment below. Thank you for watching our video. Before you head out, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and click the bell icon for more videos like this one. And before we sign off, here's another interesting business video you might like.